All right, Ruff here, Boricua Sense. This episode is brought to you in part by the good folks at Torombolo. And today, we're going to talk about a brand new one by Lattafa. Um, I've seen a lot of people say that Lattafa never sleeps. They don't sleep because they're constantly putting stuff out. This one in particular grabbed my attention, and we're going to be talking about the new one, Fire on Ice. Stay tuned. All right. First and foremost, I'd like to ask you guys to like, subscribe, comment, and comments mean a lot to me because, well, lets me know that you guys are watching and actually giving a damn. But also share your experience with any of these scents that I talk about and stuff. It's just always cool to know. I've had some folks talk to me about stuff, and it's really cool. So I have the box here. I'm going to do this quick. I don't want to bore you guys with the whole presentation thing. As we know, Lattafa always has really awesome presentation, and this is no exception. This is the box. Okay, it's really cool. Open the string like so, and the scent is inside. So yeah, I'm going to keep this box just because it's neat and it's cool. But what do we want to talk about? The juice. Here's a bottle. And yes, we all know about the ice cream detail on the inside of the bottle. And so, I mean, I'm sure you guys have already seen the whole thing. And I didn't know this, but there's some writing on top. It says really, with the parfum, blah, 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 Fire and Ice, by Lattafa. Cool. Okay, we know. Now, let's look at the notes on Fragrantica. The main accords are woody, warm, spicy, sweet, rose, amber, cinnamon, fruity, mossy, earthy, and caramel. It says it's for women and men. Ratings are 4.9 out of 5 with 76 votes. Considering that this thing just came out, you know, it is to be expected. Now, the top notes on this bad boy are cognac, cinnamon, raspberry. Then those are rose petals, moss, caramel. Base notes, oak, myrrh, cedarwood, and ambroxan. I read these, and yeah, it reminds me of Camera. I could be wrong, but it reminds me of Camera. It's a unisex fragrance. Some folks say it's more male, some folks say it's more female, and it's supposed to be inspired by Angel Share Paradis by Killian, or Parody. I don't know if the notes are basically the same, and this one came out in that year. Yeah, it also came out in 2025. So let's see what we got up in here. And I'm not going to talk about the quality of the cab. No, who cares? Wow. Okay. This is most definitely not a summer scent, at least in my opinion. This is pretty heavy. Oh man, but wow. Okay. Holy crap. Yeah, this is. When you get that warm, spicy with the sweet combined, to me, it says Camera. But obviously, Camera it's the OG. It's spicier than this. A lot of folks describe Camera, the original Camera, as very sweet, 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 sweet. I don't know about you guys, but when I spray that on me, I get a lot of spice, a lot of, you know, in the dry down, like I wore it a couple of weeks ago, and I remember some got on my shirt. The next morning, it was still on my shirt, obviously, but it was more of that peppery spice. That's just, but this thing, you know, this honker right here, that's what it's picking up. That's why I rock that thing come fall, come winter. Oh, you bet your ass. I'm going to be rocking the hell out of that one. Also Dukan and Kawa, because all three of them just absolutely kick ass. And this one, Now this one, I can say that it's a little sweeter. Maybe it's that roast note. I mean, one of the cores is sweet, but this is nice. This is really good. Dang. Now, as far as longevity, I couldn't tell you because just arrived today. Um, but I don't think this is going to be a letdown as far as longevity. Absolutely not. I think this thing is going to last a hot minute. It's gonna go. It's gonna go right there with the cameras. This is nice. Um, so hopefully on that dry down, I'm gonna start picking up some of the caramel. Man, this is nice. Yeah, get that cinnamon. It to me, and I guess because Camera is supposed to be a dupe of something else by what do you call it? Angel Share or something. I don't know. The original, maybe. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't really keep up with that. I just know that I love Camera. I love the other two. This has been compared to it, and I see why big time. But I'm gonna enjoy the crap out of this. This is perfectly unisex. Absolutely. I just may have to get another bottle for my wife because I got a sneaky suspicion that once she smells this, she's gonna want it. Because the when I was wearing Camera the other night, she was like, "Oh God, that smells good," and she forgot that it was Camera. And I said, "Do you want me to get you a bottle?" She said, "No, I don't like it on me. I like it on you." So, being take that for what it's worth, because this is a little sweeter. I think this is also going to be good for the ladies. So, yeah, absolutely. This thing rocks. This is awesome. I really like this. I'm going to give this bad boy right now. I'm just going to say, let's say an 8.75. Nothing negative about it, but it's because I don't know. I don't have any. Don't know how long it's going to last on my skin. But I believe this week it's not going to be as hot, so I hopefully the weather's going to start cooling a little bit because I know a couple of weeks ago it was a little cooler, not as hot, and I was starting to rock out some of the fall scents, and of course that got cut short because it's now back to hell. It's back to hot as hell again. So I'm hoping, I think today was the hottest day this week, I believe, and the one that I wore today was just perfect. So I'm gonna play it by ear and decide to rock this one. Also, and I saw a video with Daniel Renee talking about this, and he was right. You know how most, if not all, Lattafa bottles are heavy glass. This is not. This is like this does not feel like super thick glass, so be careful. I don't know if it's got something to do with the detail ice thing that they did here, which is cool as crap. Um, I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. Keep that in mind. Don't be the type that carries these things by the cap. I never do it, but I know people do, and they're like, "Oh, the cap." Don't do it with any of them, especially not something like this. But enough about that. This thing is, I like it. I like it a lot. 8.75, and as soon as I can wear it, and I can test the longevity. You know, we'll see. But I'm gonna let this sit in the bag for a couple of days. A few days, maybe a couple of weeks, depending on the weather. See what happens. See what it does. Because as you all know, most Lattafas they get stronger. So again, Fire and Ice, awesome. Really like it. Get it. I got it from the TikTok shop, which was actually cheaper than some of the other websites I usually go to. So keep that in mind. Anyway, till the next time. Later.